What's up, everybody? It is Sally, and we are doing another walkthrough video. We are down here at Safe Harbor's Hawthorne Cove, one of our partner yards, and we have a brand new Sabre 43 getting the final touches of the install, prep work ready for the spring, summer 2025 for Boston Yachts. And I thought, you know what? Let's show off what the team here is doing and also what Hawthorne Cove is doing. As with all the videos, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you like what you're seeing to stay up to date and in the know. Without further ado, guys, let's get into it. All right, taking a look right up here on the hardtop, we've got a trio of the Razor lights. This is becoming a more and more popular option here, guys. What we're doing is on that middle light right there, that is the spot beam. That is a more focused, think of it as your headlights. It's more focused looking out straight forward. And then we do a pair of these wider spread lights. These are the floodlights. They're gonna give us a big picture kind of view of everything right there. And if you'll notice, they're also angled off to the side. So now we're really getting a nice spread of light coming into a harbor low light situation. And to complement that, the ever popular FLIR M300. They're just getting ready to mount that. You can see we got everything all taped off right there, getting that all taken care of. Then behind that there on both sides, you can kind of see we have a pair of the Garmin GPS antennas. Those come with the Volvo displays that are on board, so we go ahead, we install those. We've got our Phantom 4-foot open array radar. Behind that, on that pad back there, we've got our MSC sat compass. On this side, we have our Starlink, and then obviously a pair of the 8-foot digital VHF antennas. That's the hardtop. That's kind of a standard layout anymore for most of the Sabres that we're doing here. And the team is also hard at work on the make ready. You can see here they're sanding down all the varnish and everything, getting everything all prepped out, getting all of those buildup coats done. You can see you sanded that side, and we're starting the buildup over here on this side as well. They're just doing a beautiful job getting this thing all prepped out, as well as doing bottom paint in the make ready and everything else. So now let's make our way on back here, guys, and let's take a look on the inside and see what the team has been up to. So we get on board here, guys. We're getting everything all, prepped out, make sure we have all the padding down, we have all of our blankets down, all that stuff, while we are on board the boat working, making sure everything stays protected and neat and tidy. You can see here, guys, take a look. We've got one of the displays out right now, but the other display is in. You can see this boat is set up with 4 cameras right here. So now we've got our 2 engine room cameras, we have our port side docking camera, and we have our aft mast camera. We're gonna work on angling that up a little bit more to get a little bit better view. Then we take a look in here behind the scenes. This is stuff most of you guys don't get a chance to see. You'll see everything is nicely labeled in here for where it goes. So if you have to open this thing up and see what's going on in here, you can go ahead and you can see everything, FLIR, TD50, radar, and then which one of these switches is which. So we've gone ahead and make sure everything is all labeled. So that way, if you ever have to get inside here, somebody down the road, not us, has to service it, or not the tech that actually did the install on it can service it. It's really, really easy. And then as we make our way around the corner, guys, you saw that we had the Starlink and the FLIR. We like to go ahead and give dedicated switches to those here. So we turn those on, you can see the lights kind of light up on them. And this way, if you have any issues with the FLIR, maybe some network IP configuration issues, you can go ahead and cycle the power without having to cycle the whole network. And then Starlink, sometimes you don't want to leave that thing on for the entire time you're away from the boat. You go ahead, turn that breaker on and off, gives you total control of your Starlink. And then we make our way down here. Now, Sabre does a beautiful job wiring their boats from the factory. We go ahead and make sure we complement that as best as possible. We go ahead with things like our own dedicated Navtronics breaker with everything nicely labeled, everything nicely wired and tied up there, looking really good. And then we go ahead and we do our own dedicated nmea network separate from theirs. And again, keeping everything all labeled. And then we run ours through this Maritron bridge. And the reason that we do that is we just like to make sure we are keeping separation between the 2 networks so that way everything's nice and clean. Then we take a look over here. You're going to see the ICOM VHF black box, as well as our Garmin AIS 800. And again, if we look up behind the panel, you're going to see everything, again, that we touch, we make sure has labels on it. So that's it, guys. That is the Sabre 43 build that we are currently in the process of wrapping up for Boston Yachts. If you have any questions about this build or anything else, leave it down below. And like I said in the intro, if you hung around this long, you probably like the content, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a dime, helps us out immensely, and we love creating content for you guys. We will see you again real soon with another build update from one of the other numerous builds we got going on. Till next time, guys. Peace.